bring down other politicians to have their own power. But what did Shri Krishna say? That I will be your charioteer. I'll drive your chariot, but I will not lift my weapon against it. We can't think of anyone like that today. See, people will never say that, all right, I will stay down and you be on the throne. Very difficult. You want to see one person who could behave like Shri Krishna. Because whether he is a charioteer or he is the one who was Arjuna or he was the captain of the whole thing, he knew what he was. What was the need for him to become this or that and that? But these days, you see, to become something is such a struggle going on. Someone wants to be, say, the Prime Minister. That's the highest, I think, I don't know. But then some want to dislodge the Prime Minister. Then you start from the peon upward, everybody wants something higher, 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 higher. This is another very subtle type of greed, which is working out in our minds. Even in Sahaja, I have seen that the leaders now are settled down, of course, much better. But used to be such a terrible fight for leadership. It's all a myth, actual myth, but they used to fight. And they would write letters after letters. There were groups. One group would write against another group would write against this group, and I used to just laugh. Because there's no truth in it. Leadership is no truth, it's just a joke. But even if I told them it's a joke, they would not understand it's a joke and not to be that serious and to fight about it. Gradually it settled down now, but better, much better, it's not so much bad. But that is what is there, this greed. That was the mistake, I think, of Sri Krishna, that instead of anger, he should have put greed as the worst thing. Actually, you see, these incarnations don't know much about human beings. And they would not know how far they will be going. Same happens to me. But they are absolutely unaware that what these human beings are, what you tell them, what they will make out of it. Their brains are so sharp that they'll pick up whatever is wrong for them and never see whatever is right for them. Sri Rama tried something, it was of course. Sri Krishna tried something, it was of course. So we come to Sri Jesus Christ. Nowadays, the people who are suffering us are ardent disciples of Christ.
आपकी मम्मी की और दादाजी की दवाई। अच्छा। और ये बचे हुए पैसे।
बचे हुए पैसे? लेकिन ये तो मैंने दवाइयों के लिए दिए थे।
Suffering us are ardent disciples of Christ. They have no wisdom of any kind. Like that, they are going about. Read about their organizations, you read about things that they do. You are amazed. You see, how can they be disciples of Christ? In no way they have any right on Christ to begin with, because they don't know anything about Christ. First to know and then to imbibe his qualities are something very, very, I should say, impossible thing these days. Some would say, why was he born in a poor family? He was born in a poor family, should have been born to Mr. Ford. Some say, you see, finding faults and criticizing is the only thing left to us now. Because you can't do anything else, that's why. Then they would say, why did he get himself crucified? He didn't crucify you, he should have crucified you. But actually crucified himself. That was his mistake. It is also very difficult for human beings to understand incarnations because they are in juxtaposition. They are very different things, so human beings can't understand. Now, they are there to lead them. They are there to tell them what is to be done. But the way they understand is just absurd. For example, in Chicago, I met the head of the Hare Rama. Another puzzle he was to me, really. Because he came in a very thin dhoti, and it was very cold and he was shivering before. So I said, sir, why are you wearing such a thin dhoti? You are shivering, I am very sorry. He said, what? My guru has told me that I should have a thin dhoti. Why? To go to heaven, to achieve my ascent. I said, really? He told you like that? But Sri Krishna never wore a thin dhoti. But I'm not Sri Krishna. I said, see how the human mind tries to avoid. So now, then he had shaved his head and had a big ponytail behind. I asked him, why have you shaved your head? So he said, because my guru told